We are Ejina Aha Air Pent Radio 100.1 FM. Ye Kumase Asokwa Pentecost House. We are from Tobreka here and Ebra Associate Mede Ebro. Kase Muasida and Coma or Hinere Spices or Hinin on Dari Pardon Mug and the account one Madama and Wababesoya Sisika from NTNA Bemodiane Ayede. Yaku weekends in Misunya Bia Ebeboa as Sansa Bemediane de M and Nije Abefi or Hinere and Noir and Ubia Ede and what Nedriane. I dream Pahinico Fimesa Boy Chilom Eddie Free a Yakasia dem Honomo. Sanso and now technical room on Masake. Okay, one and I J a Banyan one also streaming a war technical room on Facebook, Pent Radio 100.1 FM, Samsung YouTube Pent Radio 100.1. One and at one of my war streaming in a day MIA. Me am a day bro me and ne or Heniba Nyako. Cassianimo and some day a woman be here and say. On Pent and they we try a humam 1.5 billion temaport expansion no we try a humamu a be ano. Sanso enra anadwo anasa nwumre budget o my photo sanfo ken kan ye no wo kire se aban ko a entimi emfa nipa ni nyina adwumam enu nti budget aba se eba behye ankrankra adwuma no emu eden na wonum atimi afa nipa ni bia boa aban. Emrashe begani di manfo a wonum ewo nhyiaye so asantemantemu ya Dr. Steven Amwa ekire se budget na kenkan on de nida so krompasa nanka de ohwe animu se babe ma ya reshimu pa no ayese de bia no de bi etim na ho a ena yetim. Former Deputy Minister for Local Government Centralization Ononyam for Martin Ajay Mensa Kosa one once on my South Rashibidwani was he a betimia and penifo won't you or no soon esse and maba wensia walk up pass raf wejumu quine and ma one mukushi on coffee comuno yammo one ma basso nanka one money so dihun yamfa and ma one sana yape one crabre and send Bimukahona Matras and every at the bro esse original ye akan Cassie my yanani when ye for enkra to America sending you more better so enche.
Midofo a minimum who grow. Nansay dear, we're doing any dano ayasronko.
Anyo Mura, or Hinere spices a befi, Edriane Boche, and I will ye a coconam who bibia, Fakakrasum,
Froye no,
or Hinere stew seasoning, no bemanajeta,
Jollof no,
or Hinere jollof seasoning, man, shamni or del model,
fried rice no cra dear,
or Hinere fried rice seasoning, and mammy frig gaff ready, upon Chinkakrano, made or Hinere go seasoning, nay, as some nana semira, or Hinere seasoning powder, ya want beef, shrimp, noodles, any dear cake, Anusia de, Edriane shamne den, ube dear debut, enti obapa, or Hinere spices are bama yen, Edriane noye de, if we say, need dear nenso, aye de,
or Hinere spices, day,
and we go drumu, at to phone for 020-780-5398, and now 0244-525908, FDA Aji Ejedian Kratui Atum.
Memo akwa de bakasiano so afe yemfa ensam no nchiremu yemfa entwabo so. Omampani John Dramani Mahama ene abamu mpanifo ene anopai wonum agina temaport ema wonum atwa homamu a eye temaport expansion 1.5 billion US dollars edi ehiem no wawie enti ene yi watwa ahomamu. Na no na omampani enkasem wo kyese wei eboro anisode hunu eso. Efie bebreni ena Ghana yasonda yese yebetimi aye eye gateway to Africa ankasa obi epe abibimamu aba aha. And the first point of Babesie, Ope Baby do Sika Quaco share a quaco be numa a bayer a bibre manasa or my ganamo. Was you way a year and is so do hunubia a bamu essence or may aprea see betimi a drusu studio bihon. Now we betimi a boye ama yedrusa sudiana ehon. Way a your penny Mahama.
This project is the realization of a dream we have nurtured for years to establish Ghana as a gateway to West Africa. Today, that dream becomes a tangible reality, symbolizing a national aspiration and international confidence. The expansion of the Tema port strengthens Ghana's reputation as a reliable and efficient hub for international trade and investments. We've improved logistics capacity, shorter turnaround times, and increased efficiency. This port enhances Ghana's ability to compete globally. It ensures that our exports reach markets more quickly and that our imports become more affordable for businesses and consumers alike. In a world that is driven by speed, technology and efficiency, Thermoport's modernization gives Ghana a competitive advantage. It is a strategic asset in attracting investment, creating jobs, and facilitating trade across various sectors. Beyond the impressive structures we see today, this project has focused on people, on work, on dignity, and opportunity. Thousands of Ghanaians have gained employment during the period of its construction and also during its current operation.
Any awuti Oman John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampeni no Temaport and Saka say ifri eba. Enra enyumre ena omai photo samfo ononyam for Dr. Kesa Atoforsen. Wade omai hun kontebu anasa omai sika sem kontebu ya budget ya koma bo hun nsem to ya ibesi mafi ibesi no wade etudwa. Na nsem ba kwa wade etudwa bre owie ya oni nsentwofo kasa no wache say budget no botaye techire eni say bema kwan ama eye ankrankra anya akwanya ma wonum soso adwuma anyi esanse aban ko a entimi emfani pani nyina adwuma mu dodo a wonum eni adwuma ye no aban entimi enso wo mu nyina enti wei eye enhyehyeye de egu apono so a ye nam so ebehye eye ankrankra adwuma no wonum abasamu den ebehye wonum nso mu kena wonum benya tumi bia ma wonum ade anyini sade ebeye a wobetimi afa nipa dodo no nso adwuma mu wei Dr. Kesa Atoforsen.
And so the foundation of this budget is to sustain the macroeconomic stability and to give room for businesses and industries to be able to survive and create jobs and propel the growth. That is the growth that is sustainable. And that was the foundation of this. But you see, we live in a country where women are more than half of the population. We live in a country where youth, the numbers of youth, it's gradually becoming 60-65% of the population. And so you cannot develop a policy without looking at these two constituencies. We know the unemployment situation in Ghana. We know what is happening. We know something needs to be done. But the best way to tackle it is not only to employ at the public sector, because the public sector, you can accommodate some. Today we are doing 47% of our tax revenue as compensation. If you hit 60, you are in a crisis. You don't want to get there. The best way to do is that in as much as government will have to be employing essential staffs, for example, in healthcare, education and all, you need to employ in areas of providing extension services and all, security and all. But apart from employing that, the economy is more than what the government can accommodate. The private sector is the engine.
What was say wo Ghana and Obase woman be reset a year on my nankasa de si impunto kwan so na ekwan obefa so be reset no eno eye etuo ni tua enti anei wone naban na so ye no wono matimi adane etuo a Ghana yetua etuo aban egege no wadane ani ayensakraye ewo mu a wei wode eba betom ra hye fie enti wei no eye to foforo a eba yeyiyi bia frimu se de ekwan obefa so wose wani nyina no eye kwan ye befa so Ghana sika sembe timi peja na ebetuetua eye ntokuro baabi a Ghana sika enyunu edefa ni nyina owarehye mu mapa ese eye mrahye bedwafie no agituma a we betimi aboa ye pa Dr. Forsen what was to see.
And the media fiscal policy review, government made a firm promise to reform Ghana's value-added tax system to make it fairer, simpler, and more efficient. We pray to remove distortions, addressing the cascading effect inherent in the VAT system, strengthen compliance, and create a tax regime that supports both businesses and fiscal stability. These distortions have negatively impacted overall welfare, increased the deadweight loss in the economy, and significantly reduced VAT compliance. Today, Mr. Speaker, I'm proud to report to this House that we have finally delivered on that promise. Mr. Speaker, after months of detailed analysis and broad consultations with stakeholders, we have completed the design of modernized VAT system fit for Ghana's economic transformation agenda. Mr. Speaker, government is therefore submitting to this House today and for approval, Mr. Speaker, a bold package of VAT reforms that will make our tax system more equitable, transparent, and business-friendly. Right, Honorable Speaker, the new VAT reforms will do the following. We will abolish the COVID-19 health recovery levy. We will abolish the decoupling of Get Fund and National Health Insurance levies from the VAT tax base.
Ani a wotie ya Ghana photo for ononyamfo Dr. Keso Ato Forsen ewo ne budget ni mu ensam no ebi eno no na wowie ye na yebo edipini eye nhyaye so emra hyebedwani ononyamfo Dr. Stephen Amoa na yebisa ne se ne de ase wate asemo de wosu asemo de ben budget ye ba ye we hwe de ye na mu nyina de papa ye hu nyina na eye MPP ye bresu afi etwa mu no last quarter no na niam ye toto ye no enti de mu hu yaba yedua no enna aso esomfa so ena Ghana fo di na de okenkan ye de enye ayi papa bia.
Did they tell you any policy that led to the stability of the city? It just came from last quarter 2024. Honestly speaking, what have they done? It was the MPP government. One of the reasons majorly was the fact that we domesticated cocoa syndication. By January, we had gotten about 1 billion, in fact, over $1 billion in our account. It's never happened before. December, we had over $500 million. I am talking about dollars, over 1 billion. Aside that, we had gone through very successful and peaceful elections. So the confidence of the market. Thirdly, all the primary macro indicators that impact our exchange rate, primary balance, GDP and co, last quarter, they were even outperforming 2016. So investors had gotten confidence in our government. Don't forget that the three major approvals we had done to both staff and then the executive board level. And even the third one, we had done the staff level. So everything that we are enjoying today is as a result of what we did 2024. It's a fact.
Was it baby a nominal budget in a kinkan a dear or no who say a debia budgeta ye kinka or my your cocoa bobbesia debia deficit budget debian a ka enqua budget and no any ye into a nya at the fufrubia nanko say budget bet me amana regime as a bet me a dim cranshen simbia bregana for now so nya dear who be piasa a womb.
We are running what I describe as negative effective tax rate economy. What it means is that money is generated every year in our country. If you divide them among the households, amount that each house will get is far less than the amount that each house will get if we divide the expenditure. So we are always running a deficit economy. So if because of politics, because of political capital, you start withdrawing and reducing taxes for people to say, hey, not thinking about stability and the resilience of our economy, is that how you manage economy? Ghanaians don't know what they are doing. They are simply taking us back.
Any a what ye ononyam for Dr. Stephen Amoa in Shire Sumra Shebe Jani and no. Na ononyamfo Martin Ajay Mensa Kosa waye Emra Shebidwani di momam for one more Techiman South. One also na kane no ye Deputy Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Development. Was it way a disredian or deto abai and nothing soon penny for any say. And none who could day a year and Mabua, one of a cobord dumpim our work stadium. So one of a quack pay Juma a was for Domnimoa. And I'm so a mabawa and Nasa Mahua Bayer in Sia. Actually, one more question, see theatre, one more sono. Homete, papa. Now, one cast out and start what do night share one of my phone pap musa woba, coso or quack pay Juma, not your throat telephone, so better as Obano or the much the corner question at one cassa of Obafin is saying. And to was rampany for way, ma one of Abbasubodia, some cook be Abbasubodia beer. One of a parent and answer one of our phone, one bet me at the paper, one money munisu. What do you bet me crampona, Mama one of a citation be one more one a demo a face this year ancient one any so one more pen more fema young fast for a tad and fa and show one the anke a bayer diama or sreni now in care for much young sa and fema one more said dear bayer one of a cra and who a beton we a unonya for a J Mensa Cosa.
We don't see me a for Juma. Woman kwamu mesum Ghana or the sa pepa no akoto form or the sa pepa no asola homachino num akosa line senta Ghana mana kwenya na onhye uniform enkitetu no mo Ghana ho ban wa krafie na wo for twen the pabo atechire say be ba be hye uniform uti ho abefre wa be se be se komochi ko hwe ba no wewu akola no na ni so ade hunu na nkesi ni so ni da ye so a no pesenka okopedidi abefie obesum Ghana no odi akowo nkwa we nyina me imagine ebra order from abetiano na obri apahome ana opegifo na gifo ma at that point now, this kind of free no. Only ready to dear no kind. I want to picture that situation. Not me whole dream. Me die soon, you know how they say. Open your queen na nkabe fun. No de aku at the point I no. Sa suman on the ko. Say a better swat the enqua dia. Eba kuma swat dia. At is all minor from mother. At least for their spirits, their souls to rest. So ben to me and no physically. Am I father cry? That cry and you rest assured. Said the nanka be pen and so ben sankano. That cry and saka. It will help them to rest even better.
Enti what was say 1 hour for 1 more wage on which they said a baby to paper 1 minute so binti. One casana a idea or the atoma nakumas or betro at their command penny force ye to my ye yan to so befanisa. Says any payno yema 1 special award be award yemfa award Emma 1 na award ne de Emma 1 man who cranny at the ma 1 hour for now for EDCC 1 more demo at the bomb demo a betty me at a 1 error a coin be so essence a coin. Na and maba way fast with your mukano so yeah.
You're very, very painful. And to that on yare she may call air work. When 2 coin workers were couldn't quench your quite be so. Would you not pack it? Nipa dorsal. You from Winko Wimlo out of from and no Betiano when Tinian sorry. Why Yamadia? I think so mine on Fassa, Bakuma Swatiano, or some Mabe, and Fanco the Dean. Now, a friend of posthumous award, we can be about the recruits into yen shed the uniform and brim any team. Never was Yano who say, Yadisiano, I saw another panel, a brim to the corner citation, say, Bomame, the whole umpo, not Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana South for High Command, assign at the Amma. Metro and Maunya Sahara Kakra. We Elfabacrano Emma, Elfadipanema. But at least to the extent that women say back with the D, with the hope in the Lord, said Ben Sakabakuma Swadian. I think it's important. Make us as a man penin and my and a soldier form penfono. This is something to consider. Give me the my because I made your work official. I made my best so say look, this is what I'm suggesting. If they take it fine, they don't take it, that's fine.
On for Martin J. Mensa Cosa, where ye Emrashe Bidjani the moment for what a Chiman South. Canadian Snow, a deputy minister for local government, decentralization and development. Mamma Fawo and Twaso na and Samno Yamo and Film Radia Akemo was 12 hour no and a share a some eso metre a ye minister for local government chieftaincy and religious affairs union for Ahmed Ibrahim. Wakwako PMO ewo Bono Regional House of Chiefs one enim ewo Sunyane na oko hono na wode etu one manim say baby a Ghana ekeka kona ayesa ahensem emu manso edoso yesremo omanfo nananom moni omanfo ne enkamum na moni omanfo ne emu o mine one man kasa no moni o enkamum o de amuye nyina emu mamonye won maipam ye hia sumdwe enti nananom aban enemo eka abom moni omanfo no nso enkamum.
Young president, or see a minister here, local government chieftaincy and religious affairs. Local government chieftaincy and religious affairs. So it is a tripod. Now tripod maybe which are the same maybe soldier. And the president, you know, the ahimfono abeka mansini no. And do your mansini krachimia. And yeah, who say, oh, assembly assembly and ananum count. They are center. They are the foundation. And the upper say ye be there. Nananum, they are banning the FSA yeni. Nananum mungwaye. And it's all the national sanitation that ye wakra. Ye lanchi. The National House of Chiefs President Nelanchi. Yeah, first one, Yenny Gamanche, and the Poplar Prime. Yeah, second one, Yenny President of Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, or therefore Professor Wellington the Third, and the Poplar Prime. And the Yanka says, Sunyani, Unkwan Obepra, or Nana Manino, Nakobona Manie, who said Fantasy Day, Obeboa, Nana Pia, the other sorry. The President, 80 traditional authorities, Ebeka Ministry, no. They are the foundation of development. And Amwana Musha Seans and a Bruniba and a Odi Giba Town. And our direct or your indirect ruler and our Baba Fura. Put me Fura Mani, one also. So the relationship is the Minister of Local Government is now a tripod, local government, chieftaincy, and religious affairs. And if I say yes, Sacra or chieftaincy acting now, the entire body said, and I'm said the Moya de Biano, now President and Swadi Professor Oyeno, now.
No, Nyamfo Ibrahim to also a chess or my musia can't be a one more a hotspot. Not just ye chimumi and sa. Biayum unity Nina a handsome man so train and a deep pinche aba and I say a one more asumje anyone as a one more ehupa. Was there I'll buy when you so do no at the matnanum and nunti and what me ama asya ancient nanum and nanum any saboso. Ain't nanan was ceremo Mumma Saman so train na and concorda na yenya and kabomu said the baby coso atna asumjemo.
Two-thirds of all the national security threats are minor. Of about 429 national security hotspots, the more two-thirds chieftaincy dispute. As a ministry, the best stress a mumwaye na yintimi baby a damu yemfantuo baby a 8 min kodano mumma yemfanku. Na minister na nano mu de mo kanokre. It is a young politicians who amfa amanyotem am fore ahinsema na ye boam e wo no krema anything sa chieftaincy dispute na national security threat no na ye be solve. Ama bi mu krampo asase kasa say omo ni the mu can say what is the relevance of chieftaincy as they say national security threat. Chieftaincy is very relevant. Say yen amanyose no eyi amanyose is free man do kwari bi be dey e ho no be hum fasoa e wo chieftaincy.
Hona be hu emfasoa e wo chieftaincy ministry no emu we ononyamfo Ahmed Ibrahim wono osoafo a wo hwe aya hensam enafin so osom ahodo ensam eso. Yemfa ento so na yemoshi na yekokopiem ewo sunyane nsonso a obono regional minister ononyamfo Joseph Adai Akwabo wakopiem ewo sunyane College of Nursing and Midwifery Training wono matriculation ase na okoye no ena wode eto disuafo a afei ne yehye wono ntade wo babehye wono madisua ase ese mumie muhumu mamonyam adwen se Frenchem yekoyechi wempo anase de atwato dadana I know ani ebesua mumie muhumu se mubetimi enya eniama foforo na moasua de aka ho ene wiase na ye abefo ekwan so enti ba bi abefo kwan ye kobia no so mumie muhumu na muni akire saa na monko monyine mo ho na monsua de enye se ba bi eda no chenchina achi ye tufo a womfa ye se koye researcher dan na da ho na wose no de emwa ba bi o man ekeka kono monso momwa mo ho na yenko ni saa.
I challenge the academic leadership and faculty of the college to strengthen your research culture, encourage student-led studies, establish research collaboration with hospitals and universities, and publish findings that address local and national health priorities. By doing so, the college will not only enrich its academic reputation, but also contribute meaningfully to Ghana's health policy development. I am confident that you will remain faithful to the confidence reposed in you to leverage your knowledge, skills, and competence in establishing a robust and resilient health system in our dear country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to our dear matriculants, today's ceremony is not only a celebration of your admission, but also a call to dedication and discipline. The journey ahead will test your resilience, but remember that nursing and midwifery are professions of purpose and selflessness.
Na fe wase mamo re emfise nipa ehwo adwuma na moji atumse mo beye mumma nipa hodo entena makoma mu afe isuku ya mabai na afe nso entete a moba baji mamo mfenhye madwen mu se ye ba bewie kra adwuma ni ho Ghana we de kra onya adwuma isuku nu kra ye nko afe de ba beye ba se wose da bi o mampani mahama mamu pade o uwie isuku enye de obenya adwuma ye ntimo de monyere mo ho na munsua de se anesefo a moba beboa ewo Ghana empomoden adwuma konim.
Embrace your studies wholeheartedly. Learn with curiosity. Engage with technology responsibly. And above all, never lose sight of the human touch that lies at the heart of healthcare. The government counts on you as future agents of transformation in our healthcare system. The Bono region and Ghana at large need committed, ethical, and innovative health professionals who will uphold the values of service, empathy, and excellence. Never doubt about your recruitment to work. Let me assure you that with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the nation builder, your employment is guaranteed. Currently, about 15,000 nurses and other health professionals will be recruited this year in the effort to clear the backlog. I wish to assure you that nurses' unemployment will be the thing of the past. I therefore entreat you to have a sound mind and learn hard, because behind these walls is the world waiting for your service.
We ononya for Joseph Adai. Wono ena yeti ye ena face nkranhyen sem a wode ema eye anes for nas wono mo a ba beje entity. Mame fa wo ento so na ye bohwini akopie mu ewo twifo ati mo kwa ewo mfimfim mantemo ononyafo Isaac Yosen wono district chief executive this year wono ewo twifo ati mo kwa watimi atabri niama hodo de akwakoche wono ma wadi dem wono aye wakwakoye ayede de ama wonom na ayede ni mu no na wode to Ghana fo nyina anim se wosrada yenya bia aye ayenkai afoforo nso sanse wonom nso wonom eka ye ho se nyame ye wadom na wo kakra ba wonsem a menyi wonom ayipamu sanse wonom ti hoi dodo na wonom ntimi enye adwuma ankasa wonom ni padua baabi atochima enu nti yentwa wiani nso ne yenhwe wonom a adidem
ye pamocho bebre se wedi demu a se ye de wu se wo ba asase so na wo nsa kan yi o membu ohu abonfia enti mo na ma wo nhyem ho ngran me pamocho yenso a ye ndi dem ne ehia ye nuanom ya yemfa obuo mfa mo ena ya ti hia se be o ye ni ye ya na ye ya no echina se bia mempembu betumi ya dai ato enti se wo so ti ya na hu obi a wedi demu a se wo kitaka na hu obi a wedi dem a to bu asema no wan hwe ni ya echina na ye dai ye wo yemfa obuo ma yenuanom
yemfa obuo emfa ema yenuanom yi ene asemo a DC ye wo twifo atimo kwa ewo mfimfim mantem no wode etu dwa na wowie ye na head of department ma social welfare community development owura Kofi Kwache wono ede eto eye Ghana fo nyina anim se eye yenyai enyimu na feso yipamu a ye editia wonom a wadi dem no na yenhwe se yede wonom ebebata ye ho ye bekan wonom ede aka ye ho se wonom nso eka ye ho afi wo se omo edi dem nso kande kakra ye de abeche omi bomo yeso besom yie wo besom yie na wakra ne yie na wonom amfiri wansan ankwanko ya asresrefo ebiem anase wonom ankwanko dini bafu na chese wonom sanko akwakosresre dabi sei na owura Kofi Kwache wode etudwa
wedi dem to no ye pese e beto na de eno na ebu yen ye di dem ya ba mu ti ye Ghana for say omo mu say obi edidem na say odigwa oton ade oye adwuma bi a ye patronize say adwuma na oye no so na e ba ya ono nso lo be yisika na ode abọ no ho bra
na we owura Kofi Kwache a wono eda Department of Social Welfare no anu watwifo atimo kwa wono afutu eno no say me yanka say we wedi dem oton ade yento ohwe cross da bi emetan da bi ma yenye sa enyimu no emfa entia wonom ye kowie kase no ewo Canada hono na G7 grade 7 no wonom foreign ministers wonom enhia mu no ekoso ewo Canada na kokopie mu ewo hono a US United States of America Secretary of State Marco Rubio wode ato aman akese ensun wonom asoafo a wohwa no ne ensem so se wonom obi anhwe se wonfa akode enwura Sudan mamu biem anase akode a wode ema Sudan paramilitary rapid support no RSF no obetwam wontwa so kra wasento kwana ekoso ewo Sudan no asemo hapa papa wose emane wiase nyina ahia asem enafen so ohawa wose etimi esori etia wose akode ahodo no ade a Sudan aban no wode ne nsa akire United Arab Emirates wonom esese wonom na ema RSF wonom akode ahodo ema wode ekunkum adehye wose wotum amofra na afen so emamona dodo na ebre entiu owura Marco Rubio echese wiase obia enya akode a wode ewura Sudan na afen so RSF akode a yede ema wonom adehye kase ni nyina asi dia edi emu akotene bi ene se Omampani Mahama ene watwa homamu elma tema port na expansion 1.5 billion expansion we wi nti watwa homamu ewo honomo. Oswafo a wohwe eye yesikasem eso chese budget na odi tu dwa no eye budget a ebeboa na ahye ankrankra dwuma no wonum abasamuden na wonum atimi aboa afoforo enso nanso ni nyina mu no na ura Stephen Amoa chese budget ndi onde enidaso papa bia enim sanse ne agana fo ka se esi nenya hoden kra no wonum abreso entoto ya woyeye na ede ababedru sei. Ono nyamfo Martin Jemensa kosa anso de ato aban anima esrese betimi a Mabawa ensia wonum kwahwere wonum kwan wa elwak no wonum ani sodi hunu yemfa emma wonum ansana yape wonum krabre na ensem binum kan wona metena se na wiei de ebrew se original ye akan kase ewo Pent Radio 100.1 FM eso na asen koma ohene spices ohene no dairy parted mox wonum ebeso yasisika fam adwempa hene ene bomachidom ede free kase dem honum se keoki wono ene tena technical room streaming nyina live ede emayen me a meken kan ma omedin ene ohene ba nya komedi wasi nyame adoma no numeto somienu ebo pemu a obesan